Okay, we are live, and finally. So yeah, this is today going to be a live stream, so hopefully some people join. Just kind of what you guys think of the film. I know we've sort of done this briefly in the spoiler-free review, but today we're doing spoilers. So if you want to talk about everything, then here's your chance. If you have any questions yourself, or if any of the audience has any questions, that they can also ask. So yeah. But I think people in this channel know who one of these guys are. But I mean, if you do want to introduce yourselves and your channels, feel free to. You don't have to, but it's up to you.
Hi, my name's Harrison Gottfried, aka WolfixPrime. Yes, that is a pending secondary name. I voice a ton of characters in Daniel's stop motion universe. Don't cut me off. I voice Berserker. I voice Shockwave. I voice the incoming warning siren in the Autobots base. I voice who else in this chapter? Lockdown, Grimlock. I don't know if I'm missing anybody.
Falcon.
It's quite Thank you. How could I forget?
I know.
Kotork. After you made me re-record that line so many times.
That was the worst line. It was one word.
And I kept fudging
each of us. It seems like we all have that one story, that one line that you had us do like 20 takes on.
And I was just like, oh, come on.
Just be glad it wasn't Megatron, because Ryan did a line. I was like, this is really good. And then I was like, it was this big, like, plot dump when it was, like, just doing everything. Like, that whole thing about, like, Unicron and Shockwave, like, that thing will last, like, 3 minutes. It was, like, a full page of text. And I was like, everything's great. Do you mind doing a second take?
He probably looked at you like, bruh. Yeah. Also, for those who don't know, Ryan voices Megatron, the new voice of Megatron, and he's freaking amazing.
That guy sounds scary.
Yeah,
dude, his voice gives me shivers. I think I'm gonna have nightmares.
It haunts me at night.
Oh God, Megatron
screams.
He's gonna haunt me at oh God, but. Going back to me, you could also follow me on Facebook, or you could follow me on Instagram at HMG of NYC. I am on YouTube, Harrison Gottfried, and please also subscribe to Daniel of all his projects. I end up being in so many, I lose track. But his stuff is amazing. Give it a watch. Subscribe to him.
Thank you. Eli, do you want to say who you are?
Hi there. I'm Eli, aka Thanatos Prime. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, trying to be a little bit more active in Discord. And for the characters that I voice in this, I'm the voice of none other than Starscream, the real star of this movie. Not Megatron. No. I also provide the voice of Slug, Strafe, Viacons, much to my surprise. I can't remember. I've sometimes forget some of the characters I voice for you. I think I voiced one of the Primes.
My mind's gone blank now. I feel bad now. My mind's gone blank. You voiced Steelbane.
Yeah, Steelbane. That's one I always forget that I voice for you.
Yeah, you also voice Predaking. You forgot Predaking.
Can't believe that's a fail on my part, because I actually really love Predaking.
Soundwave and Twin Strike. And you also do the narrator as well.
Wasn't that like a last minute thing? Like me voicing the narrator, like last minute, like last week or something?
Yeah, like literally like a week before the film was like finished, I was like, I kind of want a previously on Transformers. I was like, I feel like Eli's got that narration
previously voice. On Transformers, The End of Days.
Yeah, and then I think you replied saying something like, well, it should be the star of the show. And I'm like, who do you think it is? Star show? I'm like, it's you.
You have some sense when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
I don't know if that was brutal or a compliment.
What do you think it was, Fleshling?
A brutal compliment, probably. A bit of both.
Yes. Be honored I even acknowledged you at all.
Ooh, the exalted Starscream acknowledging a fleshling. Wow.
Speaking of fleshlings. Obviously, Harrison. We'll get to that actually later. The berserker bit with the fleshlings, but Jacob, you're up. Who do you voice?
Hello, my name is Jacob. In this chapter in particular, I voice Slash and the Great Alpha Trion, the book nerd. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, as well as Discord as well. And I'm under the label J Watchcraft as well. I'm trying to be a bit more active on YouTube as well, starting this year, hopefully. Probably not. We'll see.
I forgot to mention I'm on Discord too. God, there's so many things I use that it's like you kind of forget.
Yeah, there's a lot.
But
Discord,
yeah.
YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
They say I'm vain. You can't even keep track of your social medias.
I'm not all hail Megatron, but can it, Starscream?
Don't you tell me what to do. You're not my motherboard.
And on that note, do any of you like have any like actual thoughts, spoiler thoughts? Because when we were sort of getting into the spoiler-free review, I mean, Harrison, this is like the first time I've actually properly spoken to you about the film. Anyway, I know we did text messages a bit. And a couple like voice notes, but like I haven't actually gauged what you think of it yet. But in the spoiler-free review, we were kind of like talking and then stopping ourselves a bit. I was doing it a lot when I was like, I want to talk about this, but I can't really tell you what it was. But now we can go the full like floor with the spoilers. So is there anything like each one of you kind of want to say or anything like that? Anything that you definitely want to talk about?
Let's talk about the deaths, because holy shit.
Yeah, I forgot about one of my deaths, so that was fun.
There was a comment, and it was like, everyone's obsessed with Soundwave, and then when Eli, you replied to a comment, and he was like, I'm the voice of Soundwave, and I was so tempted to be like, not anymore.
You're a monster. That would have been beautiful. I'm sorry. That would have been beautiful.
I thought it might be a bit too spoilerish, though. Even though there was a comment
I may have to
Soundwave.
get even with you when it comes to my series. I may have a scene where Soundwave beats the crap out of Percy or Cosmos. Well, okay, Cosmos is going to get the crap beat out of him.
Dang, I thought you were going to go for a
do
Weird
it.
Al Yankovic style. Honestly, he was funny in Earthspark.
To be fair, I mean, Soundwave is going to show up in like expanded universes that take place like before End of Days on Cybertron, but I suppose after that comment of mine that you don't want to return as Soundwave. Now we'll
that's not
auditioning
the
for
only-
It's not
Soundwave.
bad. It's just doing Soundwave's voice. That does a lot of strain on my throat.
So it's actually a blessing.
Yeah.
Somewhat. I mean, that is my favorite Decepticon, so it is an honor getting to play him in some capacity.
Yeah.
Absolutely, but that's not the only regrettable death. Silverbolt.
Wasn't that
You know,
Halloween like 3 years
speaking
ago?
of Silverbolt, I don't know if you guys noticed, but just peeping in the corner on the table there, you might see a aerial bot combiner.
You know,
just
I
in the
did
back
notice.
there.
I did see that, and I'm like, when you joined, I was like, "Is that Silverbolt?" But then I was like, "Probably not."
Show off.
Wait, Age of the Primes?
Yeah.
Show off.
Now you see here.
I only
You
have
see?
Slingshot. I need to get the others.
You see here. I hate you right now. Just kidding.
I hate him all the time.
I had it on pre-order, but because my financial situation changed, I was like, oh, it's being charged, but I can't buy it. So I had to cancel it. That actually, and Bone Crusher, and the 2-pack of the Constructicons. I was like, why? I actually was getting charged for them, but I couldn't pay. Dang it.
I suppose you could
I'm
sell
still
a kidney.
juggling
You
on those
fleshlings have a
Constructicons.
spare.
Yeah.
Actually, to be honest, I love having I have the I think it's Air Raid and Slingshot. They're both really nice builds.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
they are.
quickly
I'm really excited for what they do.
They
when
were
we
like
get
the
to Bruticus.
They were like the first Age of the Primes figures I opened. Let me tell you, the euphoria of how the box felt right, the quality of the box, and the quality of the figures is something we've been missing for so long. And when I was transforming, I'm like,
you beautiful
this-
angel.
I know, it's like they're answering our prayers, and it just felt such a good build. I haven't
I
felt
think
like
my
a good
first Age of the Primes toy was the Fallen, thankfully, and that was from some birthday money I got from my cousin.
How was the quality of that?
Oh, it is amazing. Like, honestly, the Fallen, like, he's up there potentially as the #2 figure of the year. Megatron may dethrone him because I'm really excited for 86 Megatron.
I am too. I am too. But just the quality of all of the Age of the Prime toys has been, at least from what I've gotten, pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to get Air Raid, Wasp. I'm not calling him Waspinator.
Mm,
And I've seen Red Alert a couple times. I'd rather
I
get
got
the
Red
characters
Alert.
I need right now.
I got Red Alert. It's really a nice build as well. I do recommend. They need to flesh out the rest of the Armada at this point. And I can't wait for Horrible because I have the other junior headmasters. And I swear to Primus, if I miss out on that, I will never forgive myself.
If I miss out on that, I'm going to beat Daniel with a stalk of celery.
Oh, thank you.
Crunchy.
I did load up the film so we can actually take a quick look.
Yeah,
at
I
some
know.
of the
You're just
deaths.
literally adding insult to injury right now with the.
Yeah, I did. To be honest, that's entirely coincidental.
Sure
Rub
was.
the salt on
Hey,
the
hey,
rub the
just
salt
be
on the wound.
thankful it's not the actual like death scene, you know. Just be
Yeah.
thankful he hasn't.
No,
stopped
he's
it
gonna
at, like, a
play
death
it.
scene.
I guarantee
You know, he's gonna fucking.
You're gonna play it to rub salt in the wound. You're just gonna play it to rub salt in the wound, aren't you?
I could do that too.
Oh, no, he's alive. He's alive. He's alive. No, he's not. Okay, so. Okay.
Wow.
So.
Oh,
Don't worry, guys. I can bring him back to life. Watch this. He's alive.
time travel.
Not anymore.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. I got it right in that frame as well. So, yeah, there's a lot of deaths. The first one we see.
Well, actually, for the Predacons, are they actually dead? Is one of them dead? Because I thought
Skylynx is dead.
I
He's got
see.
his-
Okay.
The dude got his head blown off. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't think he's surviving out of it. I don't think he's going to survive that.
Nah, that
And then
would
there
be
was
pretty
also
hard.
the other Predacon as well. I can't remember his name, but it was the yellow one, the yellow flyer.
The one that's supposed to be
Windrazor.
cutthroat.
Windrazor.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Windrazor. Because not only did the guy get stabbed, but also took an arrow to the face. Basically,
Mhm.
there's no way you're
Well,
walking.
I
from that.
wanted that figure for the longest time, but America,
did
at least
you-
my area, we never got it.
Yeah. What did you guys
I-
think of the actual arrow to the head, by the way?
That was a really good style animation. I'm gonna say I really like what you did
Oh,
with it.
same.
To be honest.
It was fun talking to myself in that scene.
Actually, let me just say, when you did put it on, I'm like, that's a good touch.
Thank you.
Let's watch it
Was it
again
a
on the
good power?
replay cam.
He needed to make sure he was really dead. Even though it just stabbed him straight through the spark, he's like, "That's not good enough. He's my arch enemy. I need to make sure he's dead."
He's not. You got to make sure he's dead. Okay.
Yeah.
You also got to make sure he's doubly dead and triply dead. Just
Yeah.
check to be sure.
Well,
Maybe
I
poke
mean-
him with a rod or something. You know.
Yeah, but I mean, we had. I'm just gonna try and rearrange this because I want to cover Jacob up.
Musical chairs. Musical chairs.
Okay, that might be better. I just want this comment visible just so we can sort of still, warn him when he joins. So some of these deaths, I mean, there's this one. There's a Skylynx. There's Windrazor. There's Soundwave.
Hate you.
There's that Viacom that just gets absolutely blasted by the Autobots.
Double hate you.
There's.
I mean, to be fair, the Viacons, it's a typical thing. Viacons die every time.
I kind of like the one who was running to the back when they were
That's
all
the
hiding
one.
behind the
Yeah.
wall.
That's the
And
one
I'm
that
like-
I play.
Yeah, and then there's 3 with Knockout who gets blown up by one of Berserker's grenade that he just thrown away.
Love my
Um,
grenades.
Yeah, then there's this one here that where is it? There's this one here, and I just want to say that's not actually Croc. It's if you actually look, I removed all the alligator, crocodile like legs and head from him, and anything that like resembled that. I did change the color of the blue a little bit, and he's got a different head, and the head's a different color. The head is from Twin Twist, and it's blue. Whereas now I changed it to green, so it's a different character that, but There is one death off screen that I'm curious if you guys actually picked up on, and I'll tell you where it is. It is.
Please do. I don't
Yeah.
remember.
It's when these guys are talking. I'll play the audio. I might have to reshare it because I don't have audio sharing. I'll just play this one bit. Just listen to what the characters say.
Shorter than that silver X guy. That fight didn't last long. Yeah, even shorter than that silver X guy.
Silver X guy.
Silver axed guy. Can you guys piece together who that was?
Agent Simmons?
Was it the lockdown repaint? The blue.
Axel.
Yes.
From Space
Yes.
Chase.
Yes, I
So-
remembered.
So basically,
I wondered what happened. I forgot about him.
Kortork and Garnak took they left Swerve because he was a smaller one. They wanted the two big ones because they're stronger. Hey Michael, yes, hi. So Michael's got it, yeah. Axor.
Yes.
So basically, they took the stronger two because they'd be more entertaining for these people, and it's kind of implied off screen. Well, yeah, off screen that Skybite actually killed Axor. So Axor's gone.
Damn.
I know. I liked Axor as well.
He
Rest
got
in
axed.
peace. The
He got
lockdown's
axed
number one
from the
fanboy.
production. He got
Yeah.
axed from the production. So
Was that
sorry.
right?
It was such sharp and it was such a sharp blow to his career.
There's
Like-
a shot I actually kind of want to show quickly.
Yes, do
And
it.
it's.
Do it.
I'm trying to find
Do
it.
it.
So, did you pick up on Hound before we even saw him in that scene?
Yep.
Did you see him before Hot Rod gets knocked out?
I remember the voice.
I'll share it.
I love GraphX motion. Such good work.
So, if you look to the right here, that's Hound in the cell.
Oh
Top
wait,
right.
is that I don't know if
Our
I
favorite
saw
fat ballerina.
Yeah. So you see
I'm
Hot
a
Rod.
fat ballerina.
You see Hot Rod right at the top. If you go to the right, the top right corner, there's a cell there, and it's because it's a smaller screen on the stream. But if you look at it in your own time, you'll actually see Hounds there. We got Hound, we got Tentacle Monster, and we've got this other octopus thing. And also, I don't know if you'll have picked up on this. This is very
It's like a blink and you'll miss it sort of
yeah.
thing.
Kind of like an
Yes.
Easter egg. Easter egg. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see.
This
I know
shadow
an Easter
here.
egg.
Behind these bars are another set
Ooh.
of bars because it's like a corridor, and there's an octopus alien thing there. Can you guess who this shadow is?
Is that Kranix?
Yep.
Called it.
Shit.
I called it.
Huh.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
I can see it now.
That's
Yeah.
funny, and
And
it's
he-
a real good homage if you think about it.
He does appear again.
Don't tell me you have that Kranix figure from the Judgment Pit, because I will kill you.
No.
I'd like to see you try, human.
I actually do.
So-
He's in the closet right now. Like literally in my closet next to me.
He's
Freaking
here.
Lucky.
So as it
Freaking
zooms, I'm just gonna mute it because it's gonna be really loud. As it zooms out, it's on the left now because it's like reversed. The camera is the other way around. He is behind these bars. Kranix is in this cell here, just to the left. This purple sort of figure.
Oh my God, is that your hand?
No, that's an octopus.
It looked like someone was doing something with their hand. What the heck?
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant the octopus on the right. So there's an octopus on the right. and
So it
Kranix
was
to the
your
left.
hand. So
No.
it was your hand. No?
No, that's an octopus to the right, and on the left, that's Kranix's shadow. I'll put it on full screen so you can see.
Oh my God, it's
So that one to the left there, that's Kranix.
yeah, I see it. I see it.
And the one to the right is the alien octopus.
How? Okay. All right.
Yeah, and then it fades. And there is a bit of a black line just in the middle of the screen there to kind of show that they're in different cells to each other.
I'm colorblind. I can't see it.
It's hard to see. Basically, when it's daytime and they've got
Right.
all the fights going on, all the lights are lit, but after hours it's like pitch black. Like they don't get
Sunlight
any
only.
yeah, they get very minimal light. Where did I get that?
They don't even get a nightlight. So sad.
Yeah, so
But what if I'm scared at the dark?
tough.
Suck it up, human.
But yeah, so there were a lot of like deaths and Easter eggs. I think one thing I kind of want to mention with the Soundwave deaths, because apparently people are saying like Soundwave, basically with Bumblebee's like blaster. I'm scared of Thanatos now. Bumblebee basically shot Soundwave in both shoulders and the neck, which like sort of corroding away at him. So he got the weak points, because a lot of the time it's like joints or like under the arm of a Transformer. And he has
You're a
plasma,
sick
which is a
man.
strong thing. Yeah. And then Bumblebee.
And then Soundwave.
You're really a monster.
Yeah, but then Bumblebee, after he shot those points, he shot each one again. So it corroded it even more. And then obviously he ripped him off. And yeah,
What is your problem with Soundwave?
Weird theory, weird conspiracy theory. But what if it was like the ghost of Starscream, where he was reborn in his Dark of the Moon form? Hey, Soundwave is superior, so there must be something.
He's superior to everyone but Bumblebee, apparently.
But
I hate you.
But think about it. You could totally pull a revive from the dead.
Yeah.
If you haven't already planned it, do it. Eli will be less mad if you do that.
I might be so mad. I might open Megatron.
Is there any deaths that you guys kind of want to actually discuss what I haven't, or touch upon what I have, or any other topics? Because feel free to jump in and everything.
Yeah, Berserker loved his playthings. I loved them all.
Yeah,
Did you steal that from a comic book?
No.
That I literally think I heard that line in like a Batman comic. I don't know if Joker, Professor Pig, or some psycho character might have said that in a comic or a movie.
That's funny because I used to watch the DC stuff as a kid, but I haven't done any of the comics or any of the new stuff. Justice League Unlimited was like one of the only full ones I watched, plus Crypto the Superdog, which will never die in my heart. My Adventures of Superman, the new one.
That is
I don't
fire.
really. The new that like the animation on that.
We need that
freaking
team to do a Transformers project for real.
Machinima did a pretty good job, I will say.
No,
you didn't like their animation, so?
Let's get on to End of Days because
we've got half
the
an hour.
Machinima stuff. I'm glad that's over.
Yeah, let's ignore that for now. Jacob, you mentioned the deaths. Was there anything that you kind of wanted to jump in on, or was that sort of like just kind of what you wanted? Or...
It was just like sudden, like some of the deaths, like Skylinks, like that one was pretty like unexpected, considering like he was begging for mercy, and considering the fact Megatron's just returned and he's like basically facing these Predacons, you'd think he'd have like some sort of respect for them because like they kind of lasted pretty long.
Yeah. The thing with Skylinks is Megatron did it to prove a point. So he's like, the Predacons are like the strongest warriors in the Decepticons, but Megatron's just absolutely just demolished them all, and he's basically just killed them just to prove a point. Like, if you cross me, you're gonna die, basically.
It's okay. I made sure Predaking left a nice reminder on his throne.
Yeah. But some of the other deaths, like the Soundwave one, that was also sort of done partly for shock value, but also for the reason I mentioned before, like the logic of like him shooting his weak points twice, corroding the things away, ripping him off. Because at that point, once you rip the arm off, Soundwave can't really do much. And before that, Soundwave was like absolutely beating Bumblebee down.
Why do you hate on Soundwave so much? He gets like one of the worst deaths in this whole thing.
it will fuel something, and we saw how much anger it fueled in Megatron, and
Dude, you can see how much anger it's fueling in me, pal.
yeah.
Okay, now as you said, Eli, let's get back to end of days discussion. Callback.
It is end of days.
Michael has said, could Soundwave be revived and turned into Soundblast? That's something a lot of people are asking. What I've always said with my universe is, some people have like a lot of questions for certain stuff. Sometimes I try and answer them as best as I can. Sometimes I can't without spoiling stuff. What I will always say is I always have plans like far ahead. Like I know where my universe is going, and I'm setting stuff up now that'll be in the future. So I can't say if you will or not, but if Soundwave ever did come back, it could be a Sound Blaster. But I'm not gonna say.
But you can confirm Skylinks.
That would be
is
really
done.
cool. Like,
Skylinks is done.
He's done. He's no more.
The only project Skylinks is in now is an expanded universe, which is before the end of days. So that's it. But Skylinks, like, no, he's gone. Skylinks is like, yeah, he's gone. So is Wind Razor.
it'll be interesting if like Unicron like resurrects some of these like dead Cybertronians as like heralds and all that sort of thing. Like Soundwave gets revived as Sound Blaster herald of Unicron.
I would not be opposed to see what Soundwave would be like as a Unicron herald. That'd actually be legit terrifying.
That would be kind of cool. You could even use them in your universe as Scourge, as basically different
The sweep.
Scourge, basically instead of the sweeps and Cyclonus, but they will be down the road. Maybe the first batch of the heralds are actually different than what the movie depicted.
Michael has commented Thundercracker. So if you're referring to Thundercracker from part 1, or
No,
if you're
he's
referring to a
talking
Unicron
about
herald-
in the movie. He's talking about in the 86 movie, I believe.
Right, yeah, okay. I didn't know if he was talking about part 1 Thundercracker, because he just got like blasted away. Never to be
That's
seen.
my character. That's my character.
But yeah, I mean, is there any other points or thoughts that you had on the film? Any of you, or anything you want to discuss, or any questions?
I actually thought it was really well done. I know originally you had asked us as a cast before it was fully released. As the cast members, we were able to watch it. Your skill always knows no bounds. You keep improving the speed, the intensity, and the action scenes. And it's just like, I don't know what to say, but I'm always excited to see what you bring next to the table. You put a lot of heart and soul into this, mouth movements included, which not a lot of YouTubers do, and I definitely applaud you for that. That is a gold star right there. Like,
Thank you.
I know some people, it's very rare for that to be shown, and I think
Yeah, it is.
I think that's a good niche because there are some people who do that, and I think it's good. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Just the way you tell your story, and just like the intensity, the amount of, I guess, gore and graphics that actually end up showing like berserkers ripping the humans apart in part 2. Like, I was like, Jesus Christ, it's a bloodbath.
I kind of want to. I'll probably do this in my director's commentary and my fight breakdown, but there's bits on the Berserker bit and other fights that I guarantee that you missed. And there's stuff on the Berserker that if you slow it down, you'll see him like he throw that big rock, because that's where Berserker's mind goes to. He, like,
Rock at him.
Yeah, he drives him and he's like, hang on. And he's like, a rock. Like,
Hang on, I've
throw.
got a rock.
Yeah, because to him it's like just the size of like a tennis ball or something, but to human it's like as big as them.
Batter up.
He's just annihilating them, and
You have to voice Freddy Krueger one of these days. Like, that's a good Freddy Krueger voice for that guy that's supposed to be Freddy Krueger from IDW. I don't remember his name.
Sunder.
Yeah, Sunder. Thank you.
Yeah, but yeah, Berserker actually runs away with that last human. He grabs him and obviously rips him apart.
That's why you hear me munching and crunching.
Okay, maybe Soundwave's death isn't so bad in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, that's true.
I commit the best. Berserker commits the best murder in this. Compare look, it's not the biggest thing, but the amount of carnage.
I kind of want a shirt that says that Berserker commits the best murder. That almost sounds like a messed up kid's book. I want a shirt of that. Daniel, you need to make a shirt of that. End of days merch.
No, I have the rights to the name and the product, but I will be happy to give copyright, permissions to Daniel, and he can use a picture from his. No, t-shirts. You just get me a picture, still picture. I'll get it printed.
I know you mentioned when we're done with End of Day, like part 6 and everything, make a t-shirt for the cast that says like I survived End of Days. You said that in like the last one, and I do intend to try and honor that. One thing I did kind of want to ask you all as well, apart from one actor, which is Dontal, we've got like the Dinobots here. We've got Grimlock, Slug, Strafe, Slash. Like, what did you actually think about the Dinobots? Because I've not done their origin story yet. I have plans for that. I'm not going to touch upon it for a while, but I do have plans for it. But I'm curious what you actually think now with Dinobots in the universe.
Me Grimlock like.
Yeah, you really got upset with Megatron, didn't you?
Yeah, Strafe kind of was the pre-Thano voice for my mascot when you think about it.
Yeah.
You're right.
So I guess I kind of owe you a thanks.
And Slug is clearly based off of Patrick Warburton. Squeak, squeak, squeak.
Daniel, you can't take us anywhere. You cannot take us anywhere.
No.
We always are causing some sort of chaos. We're all on a field trip with you, and we're always the problem children. It's okay. There's always
I tried to show the Dinobots, like they're competent enough fighters, but compared to the Predacons, they're not very experienced. And Grimlock and Scorn are like the two probably like the brutes of the team who can take the punishment and everything. But obviously Slug is started to get overpowered by Twin Strike. Slash just annihilated by Ripclaw. I'm sorry, Jacob. And obviously the same happened with Strafe against Windrazor. So the Predacons kind of like annihilated them a bit, but they each had their own moment. When Strafe and Windrazor were fighting, Strafe beat Windrazor with a weapon, so that's why Windrazor like, screw it, I'm going to throw my mace and just like punch you instead. Obviously, Sash, you had the X's, and with Slug, he beat like Twin Strike when he was doing a charge at each other, but he just didn't get up quick enough and got hit with a hammer. Whereas Scorn was perfectly fine. Grimlock started to get beaten a bit. He did some damage against Megatron, but then once Megatron sort of figured him out, he just disarmed him and just started beating him up. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the Dinobots in that.
Yeah, the Dinobots were a great introduction to like this part, and I'm hoping they get a bit more action in the next few parts. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, they do.
Probably
they
not
do
biased because Slash basically got his ass kicked, and the only thing I only have like 2 lines for him. One of them's literally just the eh.
Eh.
Are there any other pointers apart from like the death and the action that you want to discuss? Any other thought? Oh, very nice. Any other thoughts that you had?
I like the fact that the civil war between the Decepticons that was being built up in part 1 basically just ended in like 5 minutes in part 2.
And that's the thing, because with oh wait, Michael's a question. He said in the next part will we see the other Autobots? I will get that question answered in a moment.
I'm guessing you mean by other Autobots, the ones that were blasted out of the ship.
Yeah, I'll come on to that in a moment. But with, sorry, I lost my train of thought now. Where was I?
You were talking about
The other Autobots.
the other
Like,
Autobots.
Before that, I've lost my train of thought now. What were they saying?
You were going to
Something
fix your
with the
Galvatron
Dinobots?
finally.
Oh, it's the Civil War. The Civil War.
That was it.
Yeah.
The whole
War.
20 minutes of the open. Yeah, so with that is the Predacons, they've been beaten on the Autobots this whole time, and they like 6 of them just get absolutely trashed in like a minute. by one guy. So they've never had a beating like that. So that's why one surrenders and the next one, it's like a domino effect and the others surrender. Knockout is a bit more cowardly in this, and he's just like, screw it, I'm not getting involved in this. And that's why it's only Predaking and Starscream. And Predaking is like...
Shout out to TFA 1024. I love his take on Knockout.
Yeah, I liked it as well.
He's a fun character to hate.
And with I liked it, and his like comments towards Bumblebee as well in the middle of the film. But with Predaking, he was already injured, so it would have literally been a one-on-one with Starscream at the start of the film if they did that. So it wouldn't have gone the same way that it did later on in the film, because if Megatron fought Starscream at the start of the film, Megatron would have had to prove a point again to like kill the leader. So it would have been a fight to the death this time. I mean, it was previously, but obviously Megatron spared Starscream. But
sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say with Starscream, one reason why he does actually sort of like surrender the leadership, he's in his mind, he's doing it temporary, and he's doing it to kind of show the Decepticons, your leader's mad. Let him lead you into battle if that's like what you want, and you'll see his insanity, and that's exactly what happens.
Let the lemmings follow the leader off the cliff. Then they'll see who the real leader should be.
That's the thing. When you let a character who is trying to take command of something in any sense like that, they use that. If they're not strong enough, they use the fact that their subordinates will then have to wait to see their leader in their worst state, and then will realize he's been gone. He came back, but he was never the same. We should follow this new dude.
Yeah, and sorry, go on.
I was going to also say that there was a scene, I think it was a scene, where, and now I'm losing my train of thought. It had to do with something you said maybe like a few minutes ago.
Was it the opening scene with the Predacons, Starscream?
No,
the end scene with Starscream and Megatron fighting, sparing him?
No, but that scene was just very intense, and I loved the action and its suspense. At one point, I was literally watching it, and there's like no sound, but they're just staring at each other, and I'm like, No, I'm like, is it still moving? Is it paused? Am I missing something?
I was about the same when I saw that.
I was like, did something happen? Did we lose audio? What happened?
It was intentional. It was
Did a
meant
Crimsy
to
get inside my phone or my device?
Yeah, it's so you could just hear like the atmosphere of the room, and it's just like silent. It's like,
it would have been interesting. It would have been interesting if you added like ship creaking or sound, something.
There was a faint aircon sort of Decepticon ambience thing in the background. It's hard to pick out at certain points, but it was there.
Well, then one critique: make that a little more visible, a little bit.
Don't you mean audible?
Whatever. Shut up, Starscream.
Please. It was my fight, pal. We all know who the star of the show was.
I could do that for a bounty if you want.
Oh, don't you have to eat some human spleen or whatever?
Lockdown doesn't have to listen to this. I'm out.
He eats a human cereal called Cheerios, apart from they're not Cheerios, they're Screamos.
Makes you wonder as well, if Megatron didn't show up, who would have won? Would it have been Barricade's band of Decepticons or the Predacons and Starscream?
No. I'll tell you what would have happened, because I did kind of...
Starscream would have kicked their ass.
Yeah, so basically, Starscream, Predacon... I keep saying Predaking. Starscream, Predaking, and Megatron, and probably Optimus Prime are all sort of on the same sort of level as each other. I'd say Megatron and Starscream are probably the top ones. And yeah, basically what would have happened is the Predacons would have swarmed the Decepticons, like probably Starcade, Viacons, Brawl. They would have just swarmed them. Starscream would have probably seen to Barricade personally and just taken him out straight away. And then the bigger ones like Blackout.
He had his chance. He knows.
Yeah, Predaking would have probably just demolished Blackout. Like the old order would have been wiped out like instantly.
Yeah, I mean, you saw what happened to them in Rebellion the last time.
Yeah.
The last time.
And yeah, I mean, Starscream killed his own Viacon anyway in part 1 right at the end. But
He knows what he did. You don't
Yeah.
mention Megatron around me.
It's like Speak of the Devil. It's like Megatron. It's like, hello. One thing I was actually going to say was with Starscream, one of the reasons he kind of surrenders as well is to protect the Predacons and Knockout. And basically, he knows that if he challenged Megatron and lost, it wouldn't have gone well for like Predaking and the rest of his Predacons and everything like that. The rest of the New Order would have just had it even rougher with Megatron because Starscream would have been there to like safeguard them. So with Starscream sort of like prolonging his fight with Megatron to later
I
on in
did
the
notice
film.
that in part 1, like when Starscream's reaming the hell out of the Decepticons, Predaking says he's sorry, and Starscream, he doesn't flat out like show it, but the fact that he doesn't say anything to Predaking, he clearly cares about him.
Yeah. But yeah, Michael said, so he said in the next part where we see the other Autobots, we won't in part 3, but we will in part 4. And then that kind of leads on to something else I have planned after the end of days, but we will pick up on them.
Yay.
Yeah.
They will return. Just
It's already filmed. Yeah.
not for a good while.
Yeah, they're just in space at the moment, just chilling and trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you have any other thoughts, any questions before I get to a couple questions from what people posted in the comments?
I got nothing, pal.
No problem. I'm just checking.
The revelation of Shockwave's betrayal to Megatron. That was
Yeah.
very interesting. Like the fact that we were all thinking, oh, another Starscream's gonna die. You know, like that this is it's the end. Nope. Just a 360 just Shockwave reveal. Like that was especially after like the little projects that we've had with Shockwave, especially with the portal in particular.
Yeah.
Like that was some good like service, like fan service there.
It feels good to finally like show people what I've kind of had in my mind, because I do these expanded universes and a lot of this stuff sometimes, I don't want to say it doesn't pay off immediately, but it's like I post something, I'm like, you're gonna have to wait to find out what it's actually in connection to. But now things are actually connecting. It's kind of good to see that.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
A lot of the questions on the video are to do with Soundwave, just about Sound Blaster thing. So those we've
appreciates fans.
So yeah, those are kind of like the same thing I said earlier. As you know, I can't say what I'm gonna do with that. But there is one person who's called Agent 7 Studios who's asked an interesting question. He's put, is the weapon... Yeah, so he's put, is the weapon the Prime's made for Optimus to use in the future my continuity's version of the Star Harvester? It's not, no. So the Star Harvester, you know, that harvests suns for Energon. This basically... How it works is you get it looks like the Star Harvester. It's like a pyramid shape sort of thing, but the way it kind of works is you put the matrix inside like the chamber in the center of the pyramid, like loading a bullet almost into it, and then the matrix weapon shoots like a beam and it just like destroys
like the Hydra cannon from Armada, kind of.
Kind of, yeah. But I mean, the Matrix is powerful anyway, so put it in like this weapon that's going to like multiply its power. It just annihilates a Unicron.
A magnifying glass to an ant.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine a Unicron's just like, all right, I spent millions of years coming to this planet, finally here, and just boom. Oh. Oops.
Just like this massive beam just comes towards Unicron, and there's not even like a giant explosion. It's just Just disappears. Just disappears like a PNG like picture.
Trying to scrub through a bits of the film just to see if there's anything I kind of want to mention.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about like the Matrix weapon and all that, the 13 Primes, will we have any like expanded universe projects regarding those characters? Because with Alpha Trion at the end, he was talking about how the Primes fell out, how Megatronus betrayed them and all that. It'd be very interesting to see like an expanded universe story just detailing the fall of the Primes.
Did you get that from Michael? Because that's the same question.
I haven't even. I'm not even watching the live stream.
That's
Not either.
funny.
Okay, so
Actually, that would be a really smart move. Gonna be honest. And the title you just did, "Fall of the Primes," I kind of like that. I kind of dig with it.
So with the Primes, what I wanted to do is have End of Days like have their presence throughout the whole film, whether that's like part 1 when they're in like a lot of it, or this part where we just see the end of it. In the future parts, 3, 4, 5, 6, we'll get their presence as well, and it might continue in like a future installment a little bit here and there. Not as much as End of Days, but we'll get like callbacks and references. With part 1, I kind of wanted to show enough to kind of gauge the interest, so you kind of know the personalities of the 13, but not enough to sort of like just enough to keep it a mystery still. But we're not going to be like getting any more of that. I kind of wanted just to develop them enough to give the personality, but then keep the rest in mystery. So whilst we won't get like expanded universe stuff with them, we will have something else with them in the future and throughout the End of Days.
Exciting.
Definitely.
But yeah, no, I do appreciate, obviously, you guys lending your talent to the project and voicing these characters again.
What can I
It's a
say?
lot of
I've
fun.
got talent to spare.
As Blitzwing, I'm always up for fun. Just let me know when I can run into it. I will.
Just make sure Breakaway has some therapy, and we're all good. Breakaway.
I'm sorry, but I loved playing all 3 voices of Blitzwing. That, I will say, is like one of the most iconic characters I played in your universe that I had like a ton of fun doing. Especially the psychotic, scary voice.
Ooh,
And now we lost one. One shall stand, one shall fall. And I guess
you
one
disconnect.
fell.
Yeah,
One
one did
fell.
fall. Michael has said he meant bots like Sentinel. Oh, okay, my bad, Michael. My bad.
Okay.
So I'll add Eli back.
Thank
Yes.
you. Sorry about that.
Yes, the question to that is yes. Yes.
Yes.
I mean, we already know what happened to Sentinel. If you watch Head Start, sorry about the title. If you watch...
I loved doing that. I'm sorry. That was great.
Yeah.
Sentinel really got ahead of the situation,
Yeah. And that's why it's called Head Start, because it starts like it's something that starts
Lockdown definitely said, don't lose your head. And well, yep. Lockdown put the term "don't lose your head" into real context.
Yeah, it said that's a sound wave as well.
You're lucky we're on YouTube. I'd flip you the bird right now.
Censorship is a must. Remember, kids, no visible.
Oh, it's
harmful
okay. I
things.
got something that he's gonna hate.
That better not be Super Megatron.
What?
Daniel,
What
end the
about
stream.
Super
Daniel, end the
Megatron?
stream. Daniel, end the stream.
End.
End the stream.
Look at this amazing figure. No, what you can't, and it's all Daniel's fault.
Wow. Okay, I do not understand this story. What the frick happened?
What didn't happen is the question.
So you both have an unopened figure?
No,
Is that-
I don't. I was brave enough to open my Super Megatron.
I'm brave. It's just you're too much of a coward to fix your damn Galvatron.
He looks better.
Galvatron.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't. Those messed up shoulders. No, he doesn't.
Oh, we're talking about Legacy Galvatron.
Yeah, we're at a standoff where I won't fix my Galvatron's shoulders because Thanatos won't open his Super Megatron, and he won't open his Super Megatron because I won't fix my Galvatron. And it's been there
Wrong. How do you live with yourself?
It's been for like 3 years.
It doesn't matter.
To fix it. You need to fix it. He
See,
needs
he
to
agrees.
open it. I swear, I will send messages in Messenger saying, "Just do it. Just do
Harrison
it."
doesn't own a Super Megatron, so he doesn't annoy me. He doesn't.
Actually, incorrect. I do have one.
Do you have the box though?
I think I kept it. Yeah.
So it's open though. So you're on my side. I'm gonna have it on my side.
No.
No, he knows how petty you are because you won't fix your dang figure, and he knows.
I like the gun at the front of the shoulder, like the G.
Wrong. It's wrong.
Let me just say this. I've always been nervous to do customs and repairs just because of how worried I am I'm going to fudge it. And I really don't want to. But there are a bunch of figures with loose joints, and I really kind of want to watch some videos about like what's the best material to use to fix loose joints. People are saying pledge floor polish. They're saying nail polish. I'm like, what?
Clear nail polish does kind of work.
What about the nail
It
polish
does,
remover?
but-
I've seen nail polish remover as an option.
I don't know about remover, but I know clear nail polish does work.
Okay. Smart home, remind me to go pick up nail polish.
But backtracking to the original question, the scene of Sentinel and Zeta, it'd be very interesting seeing how those characters act in your universe. Because as far as I'm aware, Sentinel Prime has always been depicted as an asshole.
Mm-hmm. No matter what universe he's in.
And I'm not just talking about like TF1. There was also,
I
believe,
animated,
IDW,
even Dark of the
animated as
Moon.
well.
I hate Dark of the Moon Sentinel.
Blasphemy.
Let me just say, Sentinel Prime,
no
matter what continuity, Sentinel Prime, no matter what continuity, is an asshole. I can agree.
Are you curious of what personality my Sentinel would take, Jacob?
It'd be interesting
mean?
seeing like what pathways Sentinel, Zeta, any other primes, like Nova Prime, for example. It'd be interesting seeing them like appearing like in one-off expanded universe stories.
Does your hint
what they do?
So
does your hint of your set? Does that mean Sentinel may appear? It sounds like
Sentinel's already in the universe.
Oh yeah. No, he's also in the Halloween specials we wrote. He's the police commander, right?
No, that's Ultra Magnus or Ultra.
Shit. I got that wrong. I got that wrong.
Yeah,
I was.
Yeah,
you know what? I was thinking elite. I was thinking Elite Guard in an animated. So I thought like, oh, he's probably no.
So
he was a jerk in that.
Yeah. I don't actually have that one, but I do have the new Nova Prime. I did kind of, Nova Prime is one of them that I kind of want to introduce, but I just don't have a story for him, and I kind of want to do the character justice. We have plans.
Yes, we do. Just saying, for the third and final chapter of Halloween special, he will be in it, but I'm not going to say how or when. No. But we already had Eighth Face in like the first 2 of this Halloween arc. Me and Daniel have been collaborating, but I was like, we need Snapdragon. There has to be something because they are a team technically. So, and that's where it kind of came into view.
That provided Daniel the Snapdragon. So
right,
no, I appreciate that.
But me saying it as a concept, as a concept, I always thought we've done Eighth Face, we have to do Snapdragon. There's like no contest in there.
And there's so many characters, especially characters like that and Sentinel. They will be in like sort of like the Golden Age saga / the Wolf Cybertron saga of my series. So they'll be like in expanded universes.
I really want some of those obscure characters to have figures, kind of like I've been like seeing like across the line, like Nautica or like some figures that we've seen one iteration of, but would like to see more.
Yeah. But with Sentinel, it's a G1 Sentinel as well. Michael says he's not so much of a jerk, and Jacob, with you mentioning Sentinel in the series, he will appear, and it might not be for a while, can still sort of craft on the story on and off, but the story he's in is going to be a pretty big story, like probably as big, maybe as big as End of Days. Like that's the sort of story he's in.
Will we see Steve?
Not in that one, but we will in other expanding universes.
We need to have a Steve-centered EU.
Kind of do in a way that I haven't made yet.
No, it should be like kind of like a day in the life of Steve. Like just showing everybody else.
Yeah, almost kind of do, sort of. I'll get to it one day. But before
you better.
Before we close, this stream, does any of the cast have any final thoughts, any questions, anything you want to say, or does the audience have anything that you want us to discuss before we end? As I sip my cup of coffee.
Actually, I do have, I guess questions or kind of like things to be excited for. Like, I know this is in 5 parts, so for people who don't know how many chapters, there's a lot more to cover, and I'm very excited to see the rest of it made. I know, Daniel, you're going to try and get a head start, excuse my callback, but a head start on part 3.
Yes, yeah. I'm having a few weeks off just to sort of clear stuff
absolutely.
Yeah,
but less of a gap.
But part of me wants to edit now and just go all in, but then part of me's like, no,
don't do creative burnout. Don't do creative burnout. Never a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But part
Auto Crazy. Yeah.
I do know. Yeah. I've read those ones. Those are really good stories. I kind of have, I don't want to say similar vibe, but I have my own take on a lot of stuff. And I've always kind of said that even if someone writes a story that's similar to the one I've planned, even if I've not released it yet, I'll still release it the way I intend, because it's not like I've been inspired by whatever story or copied that or whatever. But the stories that I've got planned, I think people will like, in terms of that sort of point of story, like the autocracy, like how it's pre-war.
Well, in terms of what I'm excited for the next few parts, looking forward to seeing more of Megatron's dynamics with the Decepticons, especially after being away for so long, and his botched first time in leading said group. More Dinobots, obviously. More excited to see them come back again. See a bit more of the primes as well. You never know. Part 3 might have more prime action. Just have to wait and see.
Okay.
I also am looking.
I was going to lead on them. I was like, okay, I'm gonna spoil anything then.
Well, you're usually about no spoilers, so that would be against your own philosophy there.
It was more of a teaser, a little tease, but yeah.
Okay. No, I actually kind of want to see. I'm kind of excited to see, how we now have the Autobots are in space. The split story arcs, when certain groups or characters have their own little scene or episodic adventure within the story. Like the Dinobots, for example. I'm excited to see that grow. Same with Megatron's, top. So Berserker and Barricade, the soldiers who have more stake in it, because Berserker runs all the Viacons. So it's that's a whole thing that I'd love to see, and we
Yeah.
might see. I don't know, but
It's like if you kill Berserker, you pretty much end the Veocons, but killing Berserker is something that's really hard to do.
it's kind of like it's droids in Star Wars. Remember the
Yeah, literally, it's
tactical
like
droid.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
like the Phantom Menace. What happened with that? But yeah, we'll definitely see a lot of that sort of stuff in the future parts.
Here's to part 3.
I think the favorite,
Part 3.
one of my favorites is Grimlock. Part 3.
3.
2, 1.
Video starts now.
And yeah,
Video starts now.
Video starts now.
Last time on the Transformers.
No.
I don't know.
We'll
what's
stop
going on.
Time
Blast
on the
defeat.
Transformers.
We now return to the Transformers.
Only I can narrate.
There can always be more than one. Just maybe not in the same project.
Michael has said, will the primes be upgraded? You'll have to see on that one, maybe. And he's got to go. It's like, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
no, we appreciate anyone who tuned in. Thank you. And if anyone who tunes in afterwards, we appreciate you leaving comments, post.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that. Yeah, really amazing.
Any Starscream fangirls, please feel free to comment.
Slipstreams included.
And Strace.
That's his sister.
Not in every iteration. I thought that's only in animated.
You're disturbing.
You know
what do I
what?
expect from the guy that plays Berserker
And Blitzwing.
and Blitzwing
Hey,
and
those are
Chopstick
just
to an extent?
those are different facets of my multiple vocal personalities. So back off. I know you. I know where you work.
I got dark really quick.
Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth?
No. But no.
Way to kill a vibe.
Yeah.
And
That was
anyways, that's all, folks.
But yeah, I think
Yeah, that's all, folks.
we might end up doing another one of these next week for the people who couldn't join. Whether it'll be like a different set of cast members or whether any of these fine cast members will want to join as well. But it's good to actually get you guys on. So if you can't make the next one, at least we've spoken here. And if there is anything else that you want to
Give me
discuss.
credit for voicing Strafe, pal. He stole my voice.
Thank you, Thanatos. And Thano.
Game we can play.
I don't want to play any of your games.
Cheap away.
But no, anyone have any final things before we click end?
Just
I
that
still
I'm
wanted-
proud of how far you've come. I mean, yesterday marked 9 years that we've been friends.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that.
Is insane. Like seeing your growth from when we first met to now, it's astonishing. So be proud of yourself. Be proud of the work you put in. I'm honored to be one of your voice actors and one of your cast members. It's helped
Well
me grow
said.
as a
Here, here.
performer.
It goes back
on
to you
that.
as well. It's like, with you as well, when we first met and you were, to be fair, when I first met you, I was like, wow, this guy's good. And even like Peter has said that. And even going through the years, it's been like incredible seeing
Honestly,
the talent.
even when we first met in person, like we had built a history even prior, and
Yeah.
like getting to put a face to a name even via virtual, that sparks something. It usually does.
Yeah,
For
I hope I
for
get the
Eli,
chance to
it
meet you in
sparked-
person too.
And for Eli, it sounds like it sparked a wonderful friendship and partnership in goals of Transformers. And I had the same experience of knowing Daniel for a while now since I was cast in a lot of roles in the 2017 casting call. It's like it's not just not just your boss, not just the director, but you've also become a community. I feel like we all have become a community, not just for our own projects and not just for Daniel's projects, even though he is Optimus Prime and he's the center of the story and everything.
Not all the time. No. The
Tell
credit goes to
that-
you guys.
Tell that to your holiday specials. Tell that to your holiday special self.
How dare you bring me into this? I am Optimus Prime, the star of the show.
Still paying off that bill. Do you have any idea how Cybertronian plumbing works?
And do you have any idea how Christmas plumbing works? Do you know how many toilets are flushed at the
I
at the
always
11th
am
hour of
asking.
Christmas?
I'm
Unfortunately,
always
I need to
asking
put more
whatever
fiber in the
happened to
fruit steak.
Skywarp. I'm always asking whatever happened to Skywarp. And finally,
Humbug.
I came finally. I came to see my
Yes,
brother.
humbug from the real Scourge.
We're not
You
doing
are
this again. We're not
You
doing
are
this again.
disgusting.
I'm the
You are
spotlight. I'm the spotlight, Optimus Prime.
No, I have
Damn
been
it.
out of game for too long.
I have the power of StreamYard.
You got the touch. You
Only
got
I
the
get to sing.
power.
And I think that's good to like end things off on.
Yeah, I do.
Where do you go from the touch?
Yeah.
Until all are one.
Exactly.
Till all are one.
Yeah.
Yeah, till all are one. I thank everybody for the support, and I'm looking forward to the future.
Here,
Me too.
second that. We look forward to sharing more of Daniel's wonderful cinematic universe with you. So stay tuned. It's gonna
Yeah,
get
stay
good.
tuned.
To destroy.
And again, if you have any further questions, just leave them in the comments below.
And
Yes.
I will try and actually in the chat, or in the comment section, leave my links. And I don't know, Eli or Jacob, if you want to do that too, because we mentioned it at the beginning, but I feel like putting it somewhere physically for them to be able to follow us would be smart.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good idea. I'm actually going to do that right now. Leave my channel
Yeah.
link and check out my Discord too. I'm trying to be more active in there, and if you can
Absolutely.
support me on
also- yeah.
Patreon, I'd really appreciate that.
I also have a Discord server as well, and I'm on there. So
I was
always.
going to leave everyone's link anyway in the description. I wasn't
Right,
sure
but-
who was joining, so I didn't want to put them in.
But
you know,
but
in case.
technically, you could put in the ones you know, or we could just put them in ourselves.
Either.
To kinda
But no, I will.
started.
Yeah.
Yes, I need to find the regular comment. Oh, the comment section won't come up till after the
No worries. You
I'm
can-
just putting
Yeah.
the link in on my phone right now. So
Yeah.
I will end the stream then, and thank you all. Hopefully, we get to do another one of these either next.
I
week
still
or-
want to do that improv like thing where we're just improving
Yes.
scenes as our characters.
Maybe that can be something we do either next week or in the coming weeks. I've got a few.
Or-
videos lined up.
Or it could be a pre-part 3 video.
That'd be
Or
great.
just do like an abridged version of End of Days.
yes.
Just like all the bloopers.
like there
you've
isn't
had us
enough
record.
chaos in the world as it is with us doing the normal end of days.
No, we just need to put a bunch of fuel on it and add fire to the mix.
I
We're
mean,
good.
Derek on his Twitch stream did a bit of, not a bridge, but he did a commentary while watching it, and he
Yes.
had me just dying. But yeah, if we do that, we need Derek, and it will not be PG friendly. I guarantee you. It will
I think
not.
we also need your fluffy boy in the background.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
I'll
to sort
make
these dogs
sure-
out.
I'll make sure Thano doesn't hop in there. Otherwise, it's who knows. See in my last video, I'm still pissed at him. He stole my truck. Although Daniel, you can't watch it.
And on that note, till all are one.
So all
Take
I
care,
want, I'm
everybody.
ending.
Till all are one.